External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar and his US counterpart Marco Rubio have now discussed cooperation in trade, defense and security amid months of strain in bilateral relations, largely linked to differences over our trade-related matters. This phone conversation between our two foreign ministers came a day after the US ambassador-designate Sergio Gore announced that the two sides remain actively engaged in concluding a trade deal and that the next call on trade would occur on Tuesday. Mr. Gore said on social media that Mr. Rubio had a positive call with Dr. Jaishankar and that the two leaders discussed next steps regarding our bilateral trade negotiations, critical minerals, and also a possible meeting next month. Aditya Raj Kaul is tracking the latest updates. He joins us with further clarity at this point. Aditya, there were no official readouts from this conversation, we're given to understand. But doesn't this mark a rare engagement in several months that has been characterized by both sides as positive?
Well, Parmeshwar, it's a very significant phone call that has happened between the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar. This comes at a time when the trade negotiations have reached a very critical stage between India and the United States. Of course, we do not know when and how a trade deal can be announced. There have been various statements that have come in from the Trump administration. Mainly, India has been largely quiet on this, but there's a statement that has been issued by the U.S. Department of State on the phone call, and it says that Secretary Rubio and Minister Jaishankar discussed the ongoing bilateral trade agreement negotiations and their shared interest in strengthening economic cooperation. They also exchanged perspective on regional developments, reaffirming the United States and India's commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. Now, even if there is a divergent opinions that are coming in from DC as well as New Delhi, but the talks are underway, and that's the most important aspect right now. Of course, Gore, who has taken over as the U.S. ambassador to New Delhi, has also said that there could be a possible meeting between Rubio and Jaishankar next month. So there's no clarity on the trade deal, but the negotiations continue, and that's what is significantly important, that the diplomacy as of now continues. There have been some mixed signaling also coming from D.C. with the U.S. Commerce Secretary and others commenting on the trade deal, but India largely has been silent and expecting to close the trade deal as soon as possible.
Right. Aditya, we'll continue to track the latest as far as the trade negotiations with the United States are concerned with you. Thanks so much for now.